All right, boys and girls, we are going to give you guys a Garage-Mahal update. And by we, of course I'm talking about me and Enzo. Who else would it be? So, you'll notice there's a lot of cars missing. Right, Enz? Yeah, bud. There's a lot. So, fried chicken got picked up by a young trucker family, a mom trucker and a son team. He wanted the car. He lives up in Jacksonville, so it's gone. You'll notice a lot are gone. Obviously, you guys may already know this. You may not. The trailer blazer went right next door, that direction, to my neighbor's son. He seems to be loving it. He's got 12s in it that sound fantastic. Let me see. What else have we got? The Jaguar. The Jaguar is gone. You know, the thing is we did a lot of fixing on that car, but what was driving us completely insane was the coolant drips. I wouldn't call it a leak, because it was just, I mean, it went through like a gallon of coolant, like, I don't know, in 6 months, 4 months, something like that. But like, my wife was always like, it's embarrassing because everybody's looking at it because it's such a nice car. And then it smells like coolant. I'm like, I know, but honey, I fixed all of the coolant leaks, pipe, plastic, and then another one, just a little silly thing. They're Ford's engines with Jaguar reliability, need I say more. But we made a little pretty penny on that one. Ashley got to have a memory of enjoying it. Enzo, you good, bro? All right, giving yourself a little scratch there. But yeah, I mean, we had fun with it. What else we sold recently? Well, where I'm standing was a Mitsubishi Eclipse. And by the way, this is all from the Warlord. I'll get to that in a second. She has an oil leak, and that's come off the carboard. Literally, yeah. A bad one. What was I talking about? The fried chicken's gone. Eclipse, yes. We had a 2006 Eclipse. I actually bought it through work. It was a manual 6-speed. Loved that. 155,000 miles. It just went to a young kid who already has a car. He has a Camaro. I said to him, wait a second, you got a Camaro and you're getting an Eclipse? You remind me of somebody I know. Somebody. There's never enough. Never. Getting back over to here, Warlord has developed a pretty bad oil leak. We've been doing a lot of fixing. Here, hold this for me, Warlord. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. That little stud on the back there, my buddy discovered why our gauges weren't working. My brand new gauges were working for a moment, at least I thought they were. And then I'm guessing, he's like, hey man, when you repainted everything and put it all back together, did you give yourself an engine ground? I'm like, a what? Yeah, that'll do it. So anyway, I ran a little wire over to the little stud, right? Boop, 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 right there. And now gauges are suddenly working. We've also added a temporary ground from the engine to the frame. So now body and frame all done. I'm gonna clean it up. It just looks like crap. I don't even want to show you guys. It looks ugly. But what we have done, unfortunately, is developed an oil leak. And I'm gonna try and zoom in to get you the best possible angle of it, because it's between the crank pulley. You can just about see it. Yeah, it's gone dark. But you can kind of see that little ledge down there between the hose and the harmonic balancer / crank pulley there. It is profusely leaking. I mean, is leaking. You'll run this 440 out of oil in a lickety freaking split. So I'm not going to risk it. I've had this engine since I was in, like, just a little bit after high school, / yeah, anyway, I've had a long ass time. I'm old. Look at me. I got grays. Let's not kid each other. So this thing is definitely going to be on some future episodes. Please, by all means, like, subscribe. There's future stuff coming. The carpet went in, as you can see, by the prior videos, the shorts, gauges, the seats I've had, again, forever. We have these Flowmasters that I bought in 2010. When I worked at St. Cloud Hospital. Yeah, that's how long they've been in the box. And they're still there. Honestly, this is crazy. This just goes to show you, look at that. Super Flowmaster 44s. I buy things, and then I'm like, yeah, man, I'll get around to it. There they are, brand new in the box. Welcome to my life. We got some new signs hung up. Can you check that out? If you ain't first, you're last. So we got a bunch more stickers, man. I mean, I'm actually starting to get given stickers by people that are like, hey man, you like car stickers? I'm like, yeah, dude, I love car stickers. I stick them all over the black parts of my toolboxes. So, and here's something really cool. I'm proud of myself. You know, I'm kind of recording this all over the place, which is why the eclipse is gone before it's even introduced to you. You're like, wait, there was an eclipse like right here? I'm like, yep, there was an eclipse right there. Right there, right there. I flipped them around so I could work on this one because I got this one over here done. And that one sold. So it's gone faster than I could work on it and make videos. I mean, I'm loving that. Don't have a problem with that at all. But I'm proud of myself on this next one, man. I bought a little Ford Escape through a friend of mine, Ben. And I bought myself one of these. I didn't really want to go with a crazy expensive one, and a buddy of mine got one of these to do a YouTube video. And man, I'll tell you, this thing, it's a King Bolin. It reprogrammed an ABS module and did the bleed sequence and everything. I could not, shout out to Jimmy at Making It Work, man. Like, thank you so much for selling this to me. Honestly, dude, it's been awesome so far. I've diagnosed a bunch of stuff. Okay, update. Ferrari. Pegasus. Now, it went for its first oil change in 5 years of ownership, almost 6. Now, you guys are probably judging me, but hold up. It's done less than 1,000 miles in those 5 years, and the entire time has either been in a climate-controlled environment garage or a garage where I sort of have fans going enough to try to reduce humidity. So either way, didn't need an oil change because it was sitting, okay? The house was under construction. There was a bunch of stuff going on in our lives. We could not deal with this. So I would drive it very carefully, and I would drive it just occasionally, if at all. I mean, like I said, I think it was like less than 700 miles in 5 years. They laughed about it. But anyway, Enzo's Auto Service, or Enzo Auto Service in Ocoee, Oviedo area. I think it's Ocoee. Did a fantastic job. Shout out to Bruno and Moises. They did an oil change, 8 spark plugs, and 1 coil. We had a coil that was starting to be a little bit of a, sissy, and we can't have any sissy stuff with that nice, beautiful Scuderia shield on the side. If anybody's wondering what that stands for, by the way, it's stable, as in House Ferrari, as in the stables that the horses live in case you didn't know that. Scuderia Ferrari means stable Ferrari, or the stables of Ferrari. Anywho, so this thing, why it's there, I said, hey, I replaced the 2 hydraulic things at the top up here. This convertible top went down, went back up a couple of times, took it to some shows, and then all of a sudden I got a dead switch. Can you help me figure that out as well? Bruno says, yes, of course. It's just money. Of course. No, I'm kidding. They take awesome care of me. I'm just joking. But yeah, he figured it out, man. I've got a weak pump. So they manually activated the convertible top. The flap at the back barely opens. So unfortunately, the pump's gotten weak. Now, for the average Joe that doesn't know anything, they would go ahead and call Ferrari and spend $30,000. Grasp my pearls on a pump. Now, this is the thing, brothers, sisters. I'm not going to do that because I'm not that stupid. And Enzo's Auto Service isn't going to do that to you. So when you go there and you say, hey, man, listen, can you rebuild it? They'll go, you know what? Yes, we can. There's a company called Cabriolet Hydraulics. How do I know that? How? Because those are the people that did the top up here. So anyway, we know who those guys are. So does Enzo. So he's going to, or Bruno, Enzo's auto shop is going to remove the pump for me. And then we're going to send it off to be rebuilt. We'll put it back in, do some testing. Then I'm going to do some paint correction, man. She needs a good polish. She looks shiny in here, but when you wash her, you see like the minute little details. Anywho, the Grape Ape is running about as good as it's ever done. I mean, for a Mitsubishi identifying as a Dodge from 1989, phantasmagorical. She has little spotty oil drips, which you can see on the floor. Does that every once in a while, but man, she is running great. And Enzo loves that truck. You get to sit up front, right, bud? Sit up front, go for a ride? I figured you'd say that. Okay. Anyway, so she's running great. We've not touched the interior. We haven't dropped the front yet. The front end's still a little bit loose. I'm still not really super happy with it, so I've got to get back on that project. But I wanted to get this project handled, which we have. We've really got moved into the garage now pretty well. The Honda, man, I'm telling you, this is my daily. And I absolutely love this little thing, man. She's been so much fun. Interior, all the blue is blue now. All the black is black. I finally got those windows tinted. Check that out. We call this Enzo's ride, okay? Because he literally loves to go for a ride. Go for a ride. Go for a ride. Go for a ride. Okay, don't at me, bro. Don't at me. All right, so this is a little project I took on as well, and you haven't seen this on the videos yet, but as you can tell, the back's kind of shiny and the front's not. That's because I'm working my way towards the front. I'm gonna get it polished up. We're gonna do a lift on it. This is Enzo's little neighborhood ride. We love going for family rides in this thing. My buddy Jason, shout out to him, got it running with me. You know, I was kind of nervous diving into this because I really don't know anything about golf carts or go-karts. And I know that sounds silly, but like a 4-barrel's completely different, in my opinion, to well, at least I thought, to a little tiny, like, whatever this is, a little 1-barrel, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I learned that is not true. They are very much similar. And, you know, this is what this experience is all about. Trying different things and different cars from different manufacturers. Speaking of which, this is not my car. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, it's not stolen. This is my boss's car. I guess at all car shop at one point, the customer came by, he had bought it, he only owned it a little while, and the motor quit on him as a young fella. He goes, listen guys, I can't afford to put an engine in this thing, so at this point, I either want to sell it or scrap it. So he says, well, don't scrap it, you know, we'll give you some money for it. So we gave him some money, purchased it off of him. It was really rough. The paint was it was like moldy on the side. It had just been sitting for a really long time at our shop. Now, we got a really good boss because our boss wants to keep our flat rate mechanics working. And what better way to do that than on the slow time say, hey man, we've got that BMW sitting in the back that needs an engine. Well, get after her. So the guys get paid when it's slow, maybe where they're sitting around. Of course, customers' cars always come first. I mean, we have to do that. We are busy there. But we put an engine in it. It has 166,000 miles on the car, but only 66,000 miles on the engine. New AC compressor, new CAS module, new ECU, new TPMS monitor, new TPMS sensors. I mean, literally this thing has been gone through front to back. And then I ask you this simple question, BMW guys, how many of these do you know that doesn't have a malfunction light on? This one doesn't. That's right, 166,000 miles and doesn't have a single malfunction light. Why? Because we do good work, man. We do really good work. So inside is really sweet and tidy now. A little bit of wear there on the center console elbow, but she is super, super clean. So she just hit the market, so she's going up for sale now. Enzo seems to like it. Enzo likes that one. Of course, you know Mama's car. We sold the Jag, so she's got herself a Cadillac now. We've had good experience with them, and now that they're a Formula One team, hey, gotta represent America, baby. Anywho, yeah, so we've got some projects, man. Fried chicken's gone, Jaguar's gone. The trailer blazer went to the neighbor kid who put some subwoofers in it. Shout out to Ricky and his son. I'm trying to think, man. I mean, that's pretty much it. Fried chicken's gone. Eclipse is gone. Jeep's gone. Rubicon's gone. In case you didn't realize, that thing was up for sale there on Cars and Bids. That was sitting over in that corner too. That's gone. So we are going through some cars, boys and girls. We really are. All right. Send me some questions, guys. If you got comments, even if it's complaints, concerns, talk to me. Let me know what you want to see some more of. You know, that's what this is supposed to be all about, man. And listen, you'll notice it's getting a little brighter now. I recorded one of these vertical first, and now I'm doing like a wide angle. Let me just say this to you. If you're not getting up in the morning this early, where you have plenty of time until you have to be at work, then you're doing life wrong. Everybody says they want stuff like that and like this, but nobody gets up. You sleep in until the very moment that you have to go to work at 9 a.m., whatever time you go to work. And then when 5 o'clock rolls off, you hit them video games, you don't do nothing else. This is why, okay? I get up early in the morning, I stay up late at night. I'm not saying I'm the hardest working guy in the room. I'm not saying that by any means. All I'm saying is, if you just try a little harder than the guy next to you, I promise you, you can make your dreams come true, man. All of us can. That's the American dream, baby.